Long ago, in a world where the moon whispered secrets to those who dared to listen, a tiny white kitten with eyes like sapphires was born in a crumbling barn. His mother, a sleek grey cat named Misty, licked his fur and named him Whiskers for the silvery threads that danced on his cheeks like stardust. But their peace was shattered one stormy night. A pack of wolves, driven by hunger, descended on the barn. Misty hid Whiskers in a basket of hay and pushed it into a stream. "Follow the moon, my love, it will guide you home." The basket carried Whiskers far away until it caught on the roots of a willow tree at the edge of Maplewood village. There he began his life as a stray, a lonely wanderer with only the moon as his friend. Maplewood was a village of warm hearths and laughter, but for Whiskers it was a maze of slamming doors and thrown stones. He slept in alleyways, scavenged scraps from the butcher's trash, and dodged the taunts of the baker's snarling dog, Bruno. One frosty evening, as Whiskers curled beneath Mrs. Higgins's flower cart, he overheard two old women gossiping. "Remember the legend of the Moon Guardian? They say her spirit lives in Silver Pine Forest. She grants wishes to those pure of heart." Rubbish, no one's seen that forest in years. "It's cursed, they say, full of shadows and wolves." Whiskers' tail twitched. What if the Moon Guardian could give me a home? At dawn, Whiskers slipped past the village gates. The road to Silver Pine Forest was lined with golden birches, their leaves shimmering in the autumn sun. As night fell, he stumbled upon an ancient raven perched on a mossy stone. "Lost, little one?" the raven croaked, tilting its head. "I'm not lost. I'm seeking the Moon Guardian. Many seek her. Few survive the Shadow Gorge." With a flap of its wings, the raven dropped a silver feather at Whiskers' paws. "Take this, it will glow when darkness threatens to swallow you." Whiskers ventured deeper into the forest, where the trees grew twisted and the air smelled of damp earth. Suddenly, a high-pitched squeal echoed through the underbrush. Behind a thorny bush, a plump hedgehog was trapped in a tangle of brambles, her paws clutching a bundle of mushrooms. "Help! These thorns are stealing my breakfast!" she cried. Whiskers hesitated. What if it's a trick? But the hedgehog's round, pleading eyes reminded him of his own loneliness. He gnawed at the brambles until his jaws ached, freeing her. "I'm Hazel, you're brave for a city kitten, but turn back." "The Shadow Gorge eats hope for supper," the hedgehog said, offering him a mushroom. The gorge was a jagged scar in the earth, its depths hidden by swirling mist. The only bridge was a rotting skeleton of wood and rope. Halfway across, a plank cracked. Whiskers dangled over the abyss, claws tearing at the ropes. "Foolish kitten, grab this, or become the gorge's next meal," growled a voice. A scarred badger emerged, dragging a branch. The badger, named Thorn, lived in a den littered with bones and bitter memories. "Why chase fairy tales?" he spat, sharing a meal of dried berries. "To find where I belong. Belonging is a lie." Yet he gifted Whiskers a moonstone, a pale gem that glowed like captured starlight. "It'll light your way. And kitten, you belong to no one. That's your strength." Winter's first storm trapped Whiskers on a mountainside. Snow blinded him until he tripped over a great horned owl, her wing bent at a cruel angle. "Why help me? My kind hunts yours. Everyone deserves a chance." Whiskers thought of Hazel's kindness, he said, melting snow in his paws for her to drink. For 3 days he hunted mice, gagging at the taste, and kept the owl, Celestia, warm. When she healed, she carried him over the peak. The Moon Guardian's power lies in courage, not magic. Beware the Lake of Tears, it mirrors the soul. The lake was a mirror of liquid silver, its shores littered with broken things. A cracked mirror, a rusted locket, a child's doll. "Ember, to pass you must face your deepest sorrow," hissed a voice. A fox with fiery fur, Ember, emerged from the mist. The water rippled, showing Whiskers' mother sacrificing herself. "Whiskers, she left me." "Ember, no, she loved you enough to let you go." Whiskers' tears fell and the water stilled. "Ember, carry her love, little one, that is your light." At the heart of Silver Pine stood the moon tree, an oak with bark like molten silver. Whiskers placed his paw on its trunk. "Whiskers, I wish for a home." "Moon tree, you already carry it," the tree's voice hummed. A girl burst through the bushes, Lily, the baker's daughter, her apron smudged with flour. Lily's cottage was a symphony of warmth, crackling fires, honey cakes, and a quilted bed by the hearth. Whiskers, why me, Lily? Because you didn't just search for a home. You built one with every act of kindness, Whiskers asked, curled in her lap. Years later, Whiskers, plump, pampered, and perpetually napping, watched Lily teach her daughter the legend of the Moon Guardian. Girl, was it magic that saved him? Lily, no, it was his own brave heart. Outside, the moon shone brighter than ever, casting a silver path for another lost soul to follow. Home is not a place you find, it's the love and courage you carry within. The end.